Dokkan battle video. Alright, so today, we are going to go ahead and test out DOKKANFEST Kid Gohan. I wanted to utilize him on the Planetary Destruction / Movie Boss team. I felt like it could work to sort of, you know, give this team a little bit of a spin here. You know what I think I'm going to do? I kind of want to get rid of... Now, I'll keep Tech Janemba, I guess. And I think I'm gonna keep it like this because we're just gonna jump in. I'm sure I'm gonna get this this team screenshotted at me in a month saying, "Oh my God, look how terrible his team building is." Even though it's like every unit's got a purpose here. I wonder what I'm using STR Broly for. Can any children out there let me know? Why would STR Broly be on this team? What is his purpose? Does anyone know? Oh yeah. He's like the most dominant bastard in the world. The reason I'm running this team like this is because one rotation, I'm probably just going to let, like, you know, Golden Frieza's, Janembas just sort of hang around, whatever. I'll probably have one of the Int Brolys just sort of floating around for a while. I mean, Tech Janemba will work good as a support type unit for all the villains on here. I mean, the entire team is villain except for Kid Gohan, right? Now, one reason I want to do this build is I wanted to show how good Gohan works with Broly specifically, right? Dragon Ball Z Broly, of course. Gohan has 3 links with these legendary Super Saiyan Brolys. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Fierce Battle. And Gohan is also giving Broly 3 key and 58% defense. So running a rotation of Kid Gohan in slot 1 and then STR Broly in slot 2 is death. That's exactly what that is. Let's put Gohan in slot 1 initially. So we're at 169k defense. Again, we have Fierce Battle, Saiyan Lineage, and Saiyan Warrior Race. Keep in mind, currently my Gohan Saiyan Lineage is link level 9. At link level 10, he'd have 1 more key. But, I mean, that wouldn't affect this rotation right here. And we're just going to sort of... I think we're just going to very casually destroy this event. You know, Tech Janemba gets a lot of flack, and rightfully so. His design is very quirky. But he could be very good. All right, this is actually going to do a fair amount of damage, I'm thinking. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not yet at the point where Goku does ridiculous damage. Now, the video here is I want to show how good Gohan can be in the GT Legendary Goku event. He stacks defense, so obviously he is going to be very, very good. Now, in the future, by the way, there is a character on this team, LR Piccolo, you know, Piccolo from the Saiyan Saga that destroys the moon. He's on the Planetary Destruction category team, so he's on this team. Now, as of right now, that does not matter for Gohan getting the active skill, but in the future, if LR Piccolo gets an EZA, which I would say he's very likely to do, then you could utilize maybe a rotation of that Piccolo and this Gohan. What? Do they only have 1 link? I think they only have 1 link, actually. That's unfortunate. I think all they have is Gaze of Respect, which is a good link if you get it activated, right? 2 key, 10% attack and defense. Yeah, all they have together is Gaze of Respect. That's unfortunate. I mean, we'll see what that LR Piccolo is going to look like, right? All right, so here's where I brought this Int Frieza to sort of function as a... like a stacker and a support type unit, but I mean, he definitely could run into some issues against this Goku right here. This is the one area where it's like bringing this Goku could be a little bit scary, but I'm sure Broly is going to just finish this Goku off first anyway. Remember that in Golden Frieza does stack defense, right? And then obviously he's going to have type advantage against the final phase, the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so that'll be good. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We'll let Int Broly just sort of chill at the end. It's fine. I mean, he's already at 275k defense, so he's good. Now, LR, dude, Gohan and LR Broly together is it's just such a devastating combo. Because, again, LR Broly is one of the most damaging units in the game. He's just overall one of the best units in the game. Like, I probably would place him at number 3. For example, right, so Gohan stacks defense, he's giving Broly key, giving Broly defense, linking up well with Broly. So Broly has 3 powerful links active. Now Broly's going to double super attack. Keep in mind it's a Goku, so he's super effective against all types right here, by the way. He double supers. On each super attack, he's building up defense. I don't know what his defense is right here, but it's over 300k. That's absolutely... Oh, he triple supers too? You filthy naughty boy. This Broly and Gohan work so well together. I may even just do a separate video on just really highlighting. This is, okay, I do regret bringing in Frieza now. I do. Okay. Yeah, I regret bringing in Frieza because it's troublesome getting through these Gokus at the start here. Because if Int Frieza gets super attacked right here, I mean, that's probably nearly going to one-shot us. The good news is that the Broly, because I could have brought, like, I could have brought STR Janemba, but I do like bringing in Golden Frieza in a long event like this because he's a support type unit for the Brolys, who are on target Goku, right? And it's like, typically, with some of these legendary Super Saiyan Brolys now, you just give these boys a little, look at this, look at this. You just give these boys a little bit of support, and they're just, like, flying through. And, like, Int Golden Frieza, after we get through this phase, is not going to be a detriment to our team, right? Once we get through this part right here. If anything, he's going to be a huge plus. That's good. Double super attacking just in case Goku super attacks. Golden Frieza, I think, is going to be taking double digits from Goku's normal attacks. Oh, are you kidding me? Of course. That's annoying. If he takes Golden Frieza out, since I'm not leaving him on rotation mostly for this video, I'll probably I might just take him off for STR Super Janemba or Int Super Janemba. Either works. I mean, STR Super Janemba works a bit better in the earlier phases, but once you get to the final phase, you can't dodge that Goku anyway. All right, so Gohan continuing on. We'll just go ahead and let him stack. We'll let Broly sit here in slot 2, pretty much handling all of the damage for us. Again, even Golden Frieza is not really sharing links with Broly. But even so, you know, he'll be able to easily super attack on this rotation thanks to... Alright, this will actually probably do a little bit of damage here. Yeah, Gohan, he's not really stacking super fast right now. One reason for that is because I don't have a character next to him that's activating All in the Family, right? So, like, if I ran Gohan on, like, the Hybrid Saiyan team with Tech Gohan, that would work incredibly well. Alright, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and pop this Broly's active skill right here, because you guys know how troublesome this STR Great Ape Goku could be, and, like, we don't need to see Gohan's performance against this Goku because Gohan is AGL, right? He's a stacking AGL unit, so we know he's going to destroy this phase. Okay, I will... Yeah, we'll leave that... We'll put the friend Broly right there. We'll give him all those Int Orbs. Ah, actually, that was a misplay. I should have given those to... Damn. That was a bit of a misplay right there. I don't... Janemba's going to take a lot of damage. Damn it. I should have just saved the orbs for Janemba. Oh, that was stupid. I think we could actually die here, because Janemba didn't get rainbow orbs. He doesn't have big bad bosses active. This ended up being a very bad rotation for Janemba. So, dude, Broly throwing around the Great Ape is so goofy, by the way. Oh, don't you dare Super Janemba. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's going to give us a little bit of extra defense. Janemba without big bad bosses, though, is going to be exposed in this phase. Oh, okay. I guess I was worried for nothing. Maybe I am a little bit too disrespectful towards Tech Janemba. I should give him a bit more respect, I suppose. You guys see how ridiculous this Broly is, by the way? Like, I've seen people call him mid. People are calling this Broly mid right here, this guy, who is, like, untouchable. Alright, oh, wow. This is pretty much ideal right here. So yeah, that's GG. This is the reason I brought Int Frieza, by the way, would be this right here. Broly, dude, Broly has 150k defense right now, but, like, all of his defense he gets on super attack. Right? Like he get, like, isn't his defensive buff from his passive? It's on super. Let me just quickly double check that. He gets 50% defense start of turn, another 50% defense on super attack, and then he gets 30% defense with 12 key supers and 18 key supers. So, I mean, he basically, at bare minimum, has 3 separate defensive raises on super attack, right? So he got his passive and 1 super attack buff right there. Then here's another defensive super attack buff, right? And then again, because we're going up against a Goku family category enemy, Broly is super effective against all types. right? And he's guaranteed to hit. So, like, there's going to be no dodging happening. Like, this Broly is a killer. Like, that's why, like, you look at what they did with this LR SCR Broly, and, dude, it's like Majin Vegeta, LR Trunks, Gohan, Goku Black, and Zamasu. I am just, like, so excited to see what happens with them, because they're going to be so nuts. I'll be able to get Janemba's support type buff right there, which is very good. And then we could just sort of chill out right here. Again, a very uber defensive team. Gohan, again, being added to this really helps this team a lot, since his buff, his support buff, it's not relegated to, like, super class or anything. It's just all allies. So it works really good. So, like, I want to point out, too, when this Broly came out, I said this Broly is a god, but it's not a good idea to summon for him right now, because the pieces aren't yet around him on these teams of his to really make him dominant. Now, since I've said that, right, LR Super 17 has come out, who is a big buff for the target Goku team. And then also, this kid Gohan has come out, who's a huge buff to Broly's planetary destruction / movie boss team. So, like, that's good. Like, if they're going to drop, like, DOKKANFEST premium units, I would really prefer that they also support the teams around them. It is a shame. They probably should have did Kid Gohan before Broly, because then that would have made Broly, I think, much more enticing on release. Or, I don't know, maybe it's the other way around. And okay, so we have not gotten it, by the way. But keep in mind, if our HP falls below 58% at any point, we'll activate Gohan's active skill, which gives us 30% HP regen. He guards all attacks for 1 turn, and then all allies get 20% defense for 2 turns. Basically, eventually I'm going to try and no-item this event with every team, and Gohan's inclusion on all of his teams are going to make this way easier on me, so that's really, really good. Okay, so let's do this right here. I will give Broly these STR orbs right there, and, I mean, honestly, this Goku, I feel like we potentially could finish him off right here. Now, the one thing about Gohan, notice Gohan is not really doing the most damage ever. I mean, I don't think there's really any characters on Movie Boss. Wow, I really messed it up. I did so bad with that. I don't think there's any characters on the Heavenly Events category. What's Gohan's attack set? 2.56. I don't think there's any characters on the Heavenly Events category that are on Planetary Destruction or Movie Bosses. There's none. 0, right? It's really stupid that Garlic Jr. is not on Movie Bosses, by the way, because Garlic Jr. works really good with Gohan. They share 2 links, Demonic Ways and Fierce Battle. He works Garlic Jr. would be great, you know, with Movie Bosses, working with Janemba, Turles, Cooler, Bojack. Garlic Jr. would work great with them with his link set. He would fit great on this team. Like, I would probably be running Garlic Jr. on this build if he was around, but even though Garlic Jr., it's him from the movie. Like, the character version in Dokkan is from the story arc, but the story arc is just a follow-up to the movie anyway. I feel like he still should have been on Movie Bosses. I think that was a very bad decision by Dokkan, leaving him off of the Movie Boss category. I just don't really see... like, there's just no advantage to that. And, like, people don't go, oh my god, do you believe they added him to the Movie Boss category? It's like, dude, it's the same Garlic Jr. He's the Movie Boss from the first movie. It's still him, right? So I don't know. Because, like, okay. You want to get a follow-up right here? I mean, sort of maybe this point stands. Golden Frieza from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is on Movie Bosses, right? Now, sure, he's, you know, I guess at least that's another movie, whereas Garlic Jr. is not in a movie, but still, like, Frieza is not the boss of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It's Broly, right? Like, so I don't know. I do not know. And it's like, look, you know, Broly and Paragus, they didn't put them on Movie Bosses, right? So, you know, there's always shenanigans all abound with Dokkan categories, right? All right, so that say goodbye to Goku, because he's not going to make it out of this turn. Oh, we should check what Gohan's defense is. This is, by now, surely we're at double-digit range. Yeah, that's pretty easy. 2.5. I love how it's like I feel like a lot of people got the wrong, like a bad look at this Gohan. Like, it's like when you look at like one early showcase of him on the Heavenly Events category team covered in supports, it's like, oh my god. But it's like, dude, that's not 90% of the time you're not running Gohan with Heavenly Events category allies, right? So much more often you're going to see his damage resembling those numbers than, you know, anything like 5 million plus, right? Okay, so we'll do these next 2 rotations, and then we will be finished up. What's Frieza's defense? 252k. I need to link level this in Golden Frieza. I don't have him link leveled. And again, he's very good for this event. The only thing is they did make multiple phases early on of physical enemies. So it means like that Golden Frieza, he can get caught, you know, early on in the fight and take massive damage. So it looks like we're not going to be able to see Gohan's active skill during this video, but that's okay. Now, I did the God event, I got Gohan's active skill. I did Extreme Super Battle Road, I got Gohan's active skill, right? It is very easy to use because it's literally when you need it, you've got it, right? You fall below 58% HP, and that boy has got it to go. So, I am very impressed with this DOKKANFEST kid Gohan, right? I am very harsh on his damage numbers. Flat out suck, right? Because what you need to get big damage numbers for him is very unrealistic. Like, running him in slot 1 is realistic because in long events his defense is going to get super high. But Heavenly, I just look so, like, I look down upon the Heavenly Events category so much, right? All right, so Gohan is at, yep, 500k defense. So Goku, if Goku super attacked, I think he actually would do damage to Gohan. I think Gohan would actually take damage here. But it's not enough for us to die, right? Like, I think Gohan might take as much as like 150k still or something like that. Because it's like, I think it's around 750k where an AGL unit can double-digit tank his Dragon Fist, right? So you need to be like around 750k. All right, remember Gohan double supered here, so he double stacked, by the way, as well. Let's see, any super attack? I mean, again, it doesn't matter. At the most, Goku would have did 100k damage to him anyway. Now, this Goku can dodge, right? But Broly doesn't care. If you're a Goku family enemy, Broly is like, no, you're not dodging me. Sorry, pal. God, he's good. He is so good. The crits, the double supering. You know what it is? I'll tell you exactly why that Broly is so dominant. And it's a reason why people underrate Videl. The guaranteed double super attacks. When you are guaranteed to super twice, it puts you on a different level, basically, is how it works. Guaranteed double supers puts you on a different level completely. So there's Gohan in the GT Legendary Goku event. I mean, you guys saw he's invincible, right? We didn't even get his active skill, which would give a 2-turn defensive buff to the entire team. There's no restriction. See, one reason he's so good is because, again, it's just all allies 3-key, 58% defense, and then all allies 20% defense for 2 turns on that active skill. They gave him no restrictions on his support type buffs, and that really makes his Gohan very good. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.